So I just wanted to hop on here and share a resource that helped me literally get out of thousands of dollars in debt. Budgeting is the number one thing that will help us reach our financial goals, but it is the one thing that we ironically never do and tend to forget about. And I don't mean just writing down your expenses in your notes, pulling up your calculator, and subtracting them from your income. That's great, but you don't truly see where your money is going, and you end up subconsciously allowing your finances to control you rather than you controlling your finances. So when I was doing some Army training in 2018 in Arizona, I got connected with a church that was offering a financial freedom course. The program was called I Was Broke, Now I'm Not. And at the time, I can definitely relate to not being where I wanted to be in my finances. The course took us through a lot of basic principles, but then it shifted into talking about actually taking action and being consistent. I received a budgeting Excel sheet that has literally changed my life. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to use it. So when you first open the Excel sheet, it's going to look like a lot, but please stick with me because this is super simple and will literally change your life. So up top, you're going to see these columns. This is the month. This is your planned column. So your planned income, what you usually get, your planned expenses, and then this is your actual income. So what you actually get and what you actually spend. Over here, you have your remaining column. I personally think it's repetitive, so I don't even touch it. These columns, they calculate it for you. I also do not touch those because it kind of makes it look confusing, so I just ignore them. Down here, you can see that I budget every 2 weeks because those are my pay periods. That's every time I get a check, and I just like to reevaluate and assess what I've spent and my income. If you want to copy, you can right-click the tab, click Move or Copy, scroll down to Move to End, click Create a Copy, and then click OK. But for now, I'm going to delete this. So over here, you have your income. These are your streams of income. If you have one, that's totally fine. And then these are your categories. So you have giving, saving, housing, transportation, food, clothing, debt, and personal. Within each category, you have your expenses. There's a lot of expenses on here, so you most likely won't use them all. I don't even use them all, but you can see a different variation of each category so you can tailor it to your lifestyle. So we're going to begin here. Let's just say my first check is going to be $1,500. And what I like to do is go through this list and pick out the essentials. So what do I need to basically just live? These are non-negotiable. You have to pay it. So the first one is rent. Let's just say $500. I'm definitely a lucky girl. Electricity, $80. We'll do gas, $40. Internet, $45. Water, $30. This is your household items. So cleaning supplies, body wash, anything you might need on a weekly or monthly basis. I like to give myself $30. Gas, that's definitely a necessity unless you drive a Tesla. Let's say $150. Groceries, also a necessity, $150. Dining out. I don't usually go out to eat too much, but on occasion I like to give myself a little bit of money just in case. I just bought Samson his food, so he doesn't need any more of that. There are no grooming appointments. I used to live in an RV and I was making payments, so this is irrelevant now, but it just kind of shows you that you can easily change these to whatever fits your needs. There are no birthdays. And then my cell phone, that's definitely a must. And for me, Spotify is definitely a must. So as you can see, this is your check that you get every 2 weeks if you're paid in that manner. And then your outgo is your expenses. So everything that we've input into this column has been calculated for you. And then this is what you have left. So your income minus your expenses. I luckily have $354. So what I like to do is go back through and see what I need now. So I like to tithe. So I'm going to tithe $150. And then I'm going to scroll down here and give myself a little extra cash just in case random things pop up. And then you can see we have $154 left. That's great. So I'm going to put some in my emergency fund. And then I scroll through again to see if I missed anything. But I'm going to put my last $54 in the upcoming expenses fund, just in case I need some extra cash. And there you have it. So I have no more to spend. This is what I plan. I have to stick to it or else none of this will work. But when I do pay these expenses, I will click and drag
to the outgo because that states that I have already paid it. You can see up here. And I also like to color code things. We'll make it pretty. I like to color code what I'm saving. It just makes it fun and easy to categorize. This is also a saving fund, so I'll do the same. These are my essentials, so I'm going to go for blue. And then by the end of the 2 weeks, if you did not go out to eat, for example, you can easily delete it, put it towards your saving, and there you have it. You got to save an extra $30. And it's actually really encouraging when you get to do that. It's kind of fun. You get to control your finances. Now, this is only showing a simple example. So, what I did to get out of debt was I diligently budgeted every 2 weeks, sometimes even more than that because I started to have fun with it. But I, at one point, had all of this debt. I had my loan, I had school loans, I had a bunch of different loans. So I had to have an extra expense in there for my payments. But I was diligent on it. And because I was able to budget and save a little money, I would sometimes even go 100 and put an extra $30 to my debt. So you can do this however you want. You can do it more aggressively, you can do it less aggressively, but I was determined to get out of debt, so I was focusing on literally paying off these as much as I could. I cut back on my expenses. I went to Starbucks less. I put that money towards my debt, and now I am debt free. It is such a good feeling, and these little steps are what literally get you to that point. So please take this advice and go pay off your debt.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a super simple Excel sheet, and there are so many extensive resources out there that you will likely have to pay for, but I know that this simple method can help you in your finances for free. If you want a free copy of this Excel sheet, please go to my Instagram link in the caption below. Follow me and send me a DM with your email. I would love to help you and answer any questions you have so that you can live debt-free and in financial freedom. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more. Love you guys. God bless. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and please go to my Instagram link in the caption below.